Finally, some positive news from offshore markets overnight. Share markets rallied and went higher after news on several fronts. The first was some positivity from China, where there is speculation that the Chinese government will broaden efforts to get growth back on track. The Chinese economy is now such a powerhouse that if the economy showed some signs of recovery, the global economy would be a better place. With the possibility of increased demand for products from China, hard commodities and shares went up. In other news, the US Treasury issued eligibility guidelines for troubled homeowners. The package will allow eligible borrowers to lower mortgage rates to as low as 2%. Applicants have to demonstrate financial hardship, but this will go some way to helping the estimated 8.3 million people that now have loans worth more than their house values in the US. As a result of the renewed interest in equity markets and a bit more appetite to step out of the so-called safe haven US dollar box, our own currency edged higher overnight, now trading in the mid-50-cent range against the US dollar. People also took money out of long-term US Treasury bonds to invest back into share markets. Incidentally, the Australian dollar has been up and down quite a bit over the past few days. It was announced that their economy got smaller in the last quarter of 2008. This result was very much unexpected, with most predicting that the effects of the global recession had been more delayed in the Australian economy. This was their biggest contraction since 1983, so even though they held their base rate on Tuesday, rates will likely need to drop down the track. The recent Fonterra dairy auction has provided some good news for the rural sector and to dairy farmers. An increase in the whole milk powder price for the last month goes some way in suggesting that prices may be settling down a bit. However, with the volatility in the global environment at the moment, it is too difficult to say that this is the bottom of the market this early in the piece. Although this is some really good news, amidst all the doom and gloom, don't hold your hopes up too high yet to see a sharp increase in prices like we saw through 2007. The world has changed and we need to see a big turnaround in the global economy first. I suggest farmers should be prepared for a fall in the payout for 2010 and so budget your costs accordingly.